Hello everyone and welcome to episode 3 of Dolphins Daily. Today, the Miami Dolphins will travel to Arlington, Texas to take on the Dallas Cowboys, who are 1-0. We're going to head down to the field shortly to get the area for focus for the Miami Dolphins. Before we head down to the field, it is to be noted that the Cowboys run the ball 62% of the time, and on defense, they play a cover 2 37% of the time. So the Dolphins will have their handful with Ezekiel Elliott today and have their handful with trying to beat this cover 2 the Dallas Cowboys run. First area of focus for the Miami Dolphins is to use their linebackers to contain the run. The more linebackers you have, the better they are at stopping the run. Second area of focus for the Miami Dolphins is to find the soft spot in the cover 2. Last week against the Browns, the Dolphins had a good time passing, but this week against the Dallas Cowboys, their cornerbacks are better and they need to do a better job of passing the ball today. The last area of focus for the Dolphins is to create deep plays. Run the ball, and then set it up with a play action shot deep. The key player the Miami Dolphins will have to watch out for is Ezekiel Elliott. The Dolphins in today's game aren't too concerned with Dak Prescott. They're more focused on Ezekiel Elliott and stopping this run. Last week, Dak Prescott threw for 206 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. So a pretty good start to the beginning of this season. Introducing the Cowboys offense. The offensive line is one of the best in the league, and you'll definitely see that here in the game. But their receiving core aren't too good, and the Dolphins should have an easier time. 2nd and 7, completed pass over the middle to Jesse James for a first down into Dolphins territory. Tackle made by Rashad Jones there. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Play clock winding down. Man in motion. Handoff to Ezekiel Elliott right up the middle, who picks up a first down and more down at the 21-yard line. That offensive line just cleared a way. A bus can even fit through that, and Ezekiel Elliott picked up the first down. Another 1st and 10 here. Flag on the play, but it is picked off by Minkah Fitzpatrick, who last season played free safety, but the Dolphins moved him down to strong safety, and let's get the word on the field.
Defense.
They called holding on the defense, but is it actually on the offense? So the Dolphins will decline that penalty, and Minkah Fitzpatrick gets to keep his interception. 2nd and 6 for the Dolphins at the 18-yard line. Short dump off pass to Kenyon Drake out of the backfield, who is hit hard, but after he gets a first down there. Dolphins currently moving down the field. Now single back formation. 2 tight ends in the game. Adonis Glover gives a block. Kalen Balazs in the back and picks up the first down there, making his way to the 36-yard line. 3rd and 2 for the Dolphins. Handoff, Kenyon Drake right up the middle. Makes this nice spin move. Breaks a couple tackles and falls back behind the first down marker. And the Dolphins will have to punt the ball away. 3rd and 5 for Dak Prescott. That one is broken up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Minkah Fitzpatrick is making his presence known early in this game. Man in motion, 7:35 left in the first quarter. Play action, Dak Prescott completed towards the sideline to Rodgers for a first down. I believe that is Richard Rodgers, the former Packer, now playing for the Dallas Cowboys. Now play action once more. Dak Prescott stepping back, rolling to his right, and finds a wide open Michael Gallup for a first down all the way to the 22-yard line. And the Dallas Cowboys are in scoring range. Offset formation. Cowboys throw to, that is Allen Hurns, down at the 7-yard line. 2nd and goal, I formation. Dak Prescott with the snap. Handoff to Elliott up the middle for a touchdown. And that is the first points of this game. Dallas Cowboys lead 7-0. This is Ezekiel Elliott's 2nd touchdown on the season. He had one in his last game, and he is getting off to a good start this game. 1st and 10 for the Miami Dolphins. Gesicki in motion. Play clock winding down. I formation. They barely get the snap off. Tannehill looking for a receiver, but it is picked off by Sean Lee, and he is going to head back the other way, but is tackled at the 34-yard line, and the Dallas Cowboys are back in business and back in scoring range. Heavy tight end set again. Ezekiel Elliott takes the handoff to the right and picks up about 7 to 8 yards there. 5 rushes for 37 yards with a touchdown on the day. Play action for the Dallas Cowboys now. Prescott looking and finds, that is Terrence Williams in the end zone for another touchdown, as Minkah Fitzpatrick was right there on the coverage but wasn't able to knock the ball out. And that is Williams' first receiving touchdown on the year. Now 1st and 10, Kenyon Drake with the handoff, taking it to the left. A flag is on the play, and we're going to head down to the field to get the ruling. This might look like a face mask penalty. And it is a face mask on the Dallas Cowboys, and that is going to give the Dolphins some more extra yardage. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Short dump off pass to Kenny Stills, gaining about 9 yards there. And that will conclude the first quarter where the Dallas Cowboys lead 14-0. The Cowboys have done a good job mixing in run and pass, especially with the play action they're getting. Dolphins trying to put some points up on the board. Single back formation. Tannehill with the snap, being chased to the left. Pass completed to Kenyan Drake, who barely picks up 9 yards there and did not get the first down, but eventually they will. 2nd and 8. Play clock winding down. 13 minutes left in the first half. Right up the middle goes Kenyan Drake all the way to the 9-yard line. Already has 44 rushing yards on the day. Handoff, Kalen Ballard is up the middle for a touchdown, and the Dolphins are back in business now as Kalen Ballard gets his first rushing touchdown of the year. The PAT will be blocked, and the game remains 6-14. Handoff to Elliott up the middle, breaks the Kiko Alonso tackle, and picks up about 9 yards there. The running backs for either team have looked very impressive here in today's game. Now Prescott to throw, completed to Jesse James as he burns Kiko Alonso over the middle of the field, and he is at the 48-yard line. Another first down chain for the Dallas Cowboys. Handoff to Elliott, busts it out to the left side, breaking multiple tackles, have running room in front of him, but he is too tired and will be chased down by Bobby McCain there. A great touchdown saving tackle by McCain. And the Cowboys now have to go 24 yards. Prescott, nervous in the pocket, rolling out to his right and goes down from a sack by Earl Farrell there, the rookie in his first year wearing camera rig number after he allowed it. Play action. Cowboys loving the play action, and that is completed to Jesse James as he beats Leo Sellers for a first down. Single formation for the Dallas Cowboys. Handoff to Elliott right up the middle, and he gets into the end zone for another touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, is having his day with the Dolphins rushing defense, and that is his 2nd touchdown on the day, and we aren't even into halftime yet. 3rd and 3, ball back to the Dallas Cowboys. That one completed to Allen Hurns for another first down. The Dolphins weren't able to do anything with that last possession, and they have to punt it back. 6:21 is the score. Dolphins down. Another pass completed to Terrence Williams towards the sideline, and the Dallas Cowboys are moving again. Single back formation. Handoff to Elliott, breaking 2 tackles. Someone got to give a good tackle here, and they finally do. That is Bobby McCain again to give a tackle, another touchdown saving tackle, and the Cowboys will walk away with 3 points added to the board from that drive. 1:52 left in the first half. 24-6 is your score. Dolphins are down. Tannehill looking for a receiver and finds Kenny Stills on a drag route, but Josh Sitton, the guard for the Miami Dolphins and probably the best offensive lineman, goes down. We will get his status here shortly. Now that pass is completed to Danny Amendola for a first down. Dolphins faced with a 3rd and 2 situation. Tannehill pressure from the right, rolls out to his left and picks up a first down as he takes off for 5 yards. 1st and 10, Kalen Ballard's in the backfield. Tannehill finds Albert Wilson and makes a juke move on 2 defenders, and he is going to run his way into the end zone, and that is going to cut this lead down. The Dolphins are once again back in business after being down 6-24. Now we'll be down 13-24. Steven Hauska will make the PAT this time, but to get the injury report on Josh Sitton, he has an abdominal tear and he will be out for a couple of weeks. And that will end out an exciting first half between the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins are only down by 11 points after being down 14 earlier. Looking around the scores from our league now. Panthers beat the Bucks 28-20. Cleveland loses to the Indianapolis Colts 28-21. Kansas City gets blown out by the Chargers 49-7, and Seattle beat the New Orleans Saints. No, New Orleans Saints beat the Seattle Seahawks 25-21. Back into the game now. Kenyan Drake with a handoff, taking it to the right side and picks up a first down on a 2nd and 5 to the 38-yard line. Dolphins in a 3rd and 4 situation. Tannehill looking for a receiver and dumps it off to Danny Amendola, who ran a drag route into Cowboys territory with 12:15 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 8. Dallas Cowboys still leading the game by 11 points. Tannehill steps up in the pocket looking for running room and picks up a first down as he dives instead of sliding there. And the Dolphins will call up upon Steven Hauska to kick a field goal from the 28-yard line. That kick is up, and it has more than enough leg to get through, and that cuts the lead down to 8 points. 16-24 is your score now, and the ball is back to the Dallas Cowboys. Handoff to Ezekiel Elliott up the middle again, and look at the blocks from the offensive lineman. Ezekiel Elliott breaking 2 tackles and finally goes down to the 34-yard line on the Dolphins side of the field, and the Cowboys are in scoring range again. 3rd and 2 for the Dallas Cowboys. I formation, 2 tight ends in the game. Ezekiel Elliott met in the backfield, shakes off a defender, and is trying to make his way into the end zone, and he will there as he breaks a Bobby McCain tackle. He didn't even affect them there. Ezekiel Elliott, 3rd touchdown on the day, and the game now sits at 31-16. Play action for the Miami Dolphins. Pressure incoming. That one is thrown deep to Devontae Parker, who makes a one-handed catch, and the Dolphins are in scoring range. But unfortunately, on the 4th and 12, they will have to kick a field goal. Steven Hauska again. But fortunately for the Dolphins there, Steven Hauska hits the field goal, and it cuts the lead down. Dolphins defense need to make one stop. Just stop Ezekiel Elliott, and they'll be good. A flag is on the play there as Rashad Jones sacks Dak Prescott. We're going to go down to the field again to get the call.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Face mask on Rashad Jones. You don't see too many penalties from this veteran, and that is one of his first few mistakes on the day. Now, 2nd and 18, pass completed for a first down to Terrence Williams on the outside, and that'll end out the 3rd quarter for the Dolphins and the Dallas Cowboys. The game sits 19-31. Dolphins are still down to begin the 4th quarter, and we're going to take a look at the standings from around the league. AFC North, Steelers lead that division with 1 victory and 1 loss. AFC East, the Patriots sit atop comfortably of the AFC East, 2-0. AFC West, Chargers lead that division. Raiders 1-1. AFC South now, Texans and Colts are both 2-0. Jaguars 1-1. In the NFC East now, Redskins sits at the bottom of the division, 0-2, along with the Bucks in the NFC South, who are also 0-2 as well. NFC West, the Rams are 2-0, 49ers 1-1, Cards 1-1, and the Seahawks are 0-2. Pretty bad start for them. NFC North, your usual suspects there, Vikings are 2-0. Heading back into the game to begin the 4th quarter, Dallas Cowboys have the ball at the 46-yard line. Play action, and Dak Prescott goes down from a sack from Devon Goudshaw. 3rd and 10 for Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys offense. That pass completed for a first down to Jesse James, who has been all over the field today, and the Dallas Cowboys do get in field goal range with the wind in their direction. They had the stadium open today, and the kicker for the Cowboys will kick it up and through, and that extends the lead more. 34-19. Empty backfield for Ryan Tannehill, completed over the middle slant route for Danny Amendola, who picks up a first down. 2nd and 2 for the Miami Dolphins, Empty backfield for Tannehill once again over the middle to Albert Wilson, and if another flag is on the play, we're going to go down to the field to get the ruling here.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Another face mask on the Dallas Cowboys, and these penalties are hurting him. Now, Kenyon Drake in the backfield now, 3rd and 3. Tannehill steps up and delivers a strike to Devontae Parker on a nice in route. Another flag is down. This will be the 2nd flag today in this drive, and it is a roughing the passer on the Dallas Cowboys. So everything on this drive is going the Dolphins' way, and vice versa for the Dallas Cowboys. 2nd and goal. Pass completed over the middle to Danny Amendola for a touchdown, and that is going to cut the lead down once again. Danny Amendola, first receiving touchdown of the year, and he looked pretty good this whole drive, and the game now sits at 26-34. Dolphins down by 8 points now. Backfield, Dak Prescott completed to Jesse James, who was spun around by TJ McDonald, showing off those strong hands as he picks up a first down. 7 receptions for 97 yards. The Dolphins didn't expect the Dallas Cowboys receiver corps to be this good today. Dak Prescott rolling out to his right, and it goes down from another sack from Devon Goudshaw. 2 sacks and 3 tackles on the day, an impressive performance by Devon Goudshaw. 3rd and 11 from the 19-yard line. Dolphins have the ball back. Tannehill steps up, rolling out to his right. That pass is completed to Mike Gesicki with 4:33 left in the 4th quarter. The Dolphins need to score here. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Kenyon Drake into block. Play action. Ryan Tannehill looking to go deep. That is Devontae Parker, and he comes down with it into the red zone territory, But on a 4th and 3, Tannehill looking for a receiver and finds Mike Gesicki in the end zone for another touchdown. Tannehill, with his 3rd touchdown on the day, is looking mighty impressive here. Dolphins going for a 2-point conversion to tie this thing up with 3:15 left in the 4th quarter. Still is in motion. Tannehill with the snap, and that one is picked off by Jalen Smith, and he's going to try and take it back for 2 points himself, but is tackled, and that saves the Dolphins there. Cowboys with the ball back, up by 2 points with 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Man in motion, Jesse James, handoff to Ezekiel Elliott on a 3rd and 5, and the Dolphins get the stop. TJ McDonald has been making plays all day in the open field. Dolphins with the ball back now, less than 2 minutes remaining in the 2nd half. Empty backfield for Ryan Tannehill. Tannehill making changes at the line. Tannehill throws to Adonis Glover for a 1st down as he dives his way to the 31-yard line, and the Dolphins are moving. Empty backfield for Ryan Tannehill again, looking for a receiver, rolling out to his right, decides to take off here and might have the 1st down as he slides past the marker and is at the 42-yard line. Dolphins now in a 4th and 1 situation. Handoff, Kalen Ballard's met in the backfield, but it will power his way through to the 45-yard line for a 1st down. 2nd and 10, less than 30 seconds remaining. Tannehill steps up, looking for a receiver, but it's going to take off here and might get into field goal range for Steven Hauska with 15 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter, and the Dolphins have to spike the ball here quickly if they want to save that last timeout. 9 seconds, they get the spike off, and the Dolphins will run another run play, try and get in better position and try and center the ball in the middle of the field for Hauska. With 4 seconds left, the Dolphins call their final timeout, and Steven Hauska will come onto the field to kick. The Dallas Cowboys called a timeout to ice Steven Hauska, and the game is on him right now. From the 30-yard line, the kick is up, it's not blocked, and it is good. The Dolphins walk away from Arlington, Texas with a 1-point narrow victory over the Dallas Cowboys, sending them to 1-1. A fantastic way to win their Week 2 game against the Cowboys. The Dolphins really did shut down Ezekiel Elliott in that 2nd half, but Dak Prescott really did look impressive for them in the 2nd half, but it just wasn't enough. Ezekiel Elliott couldn't get that 1st down on the 3rd and 5, and that gave the Miami Dolphins some hope in life. Next week, the Miami Dolphins will have to travel to Foxborough now to take on the New England Patriots. Patriots are currently 2-0 and are looking to become 3-0. This is a great game for the Miami Dolphins to really test where they are at. They beat the Dallas Cowboys, they beat the Cleveland Browns. Now, this is one of their ultimate challenges or ultimate tests, is to beat the New England Patriots. They beat them last year earlier in the season, and they would like to do the same thing again. I want to thank you guys for watching episode 23, and we're going to head down to the field to get a word from a couple of our players. Tune in next time to watch the Dolphins take on the New England Patriots.
We're definitely going in the right direction. We have a lot to improve on, but overall, we definitely move in the right direction. It's exciting just to see, all of us making plays and playing well as a defense. So just got to constantly improve, and the rest will handle itself.